cleaning your skin. Nice and lightweight, so I'm just making sure.
That feels good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just making sure that your makeup receives, your skin receives the makeup well. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready to hear your testimony.
Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay.
Let me turn the music down too so we can hear you.
That smells really good.
Smells good, right?
Yeah, wow. So growing up, I grew up in like a Baptist church, so it was very, religious and watered down, not spirit-filled church. So I didn't really know like the environment of a spirit-filled church. And I grew up an only child until I was like 12, 13 years old. That's when I had Kyra.
Oh my God.
That's when they had Kyra. My mom had Kyra.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, it's so beautiful because you literally like talk about them like they're your babies.
They literally are. I love them so much. Okay, Fenty. I have her highlighter with a diamond.
Oh my gosh, do you like it? It's so pigmented.
I love it so much. Literally just a little stroke, that's all you need. And I love her contour. I use that too. Her brown too.
Oh yeah, the little stick. Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite.
I see people use that all the time online, and I really want to get one. And I'm going to do a little sample of my lip gloss. Moisturize your lips. I really want to know what you think about it too. This is just my little sample jar right here.
I love lip gloss so much.
These are vegan too, and they're lavender infused, so that's what you see there. Your skin a little, and then fan it off. You do? Do you like it?
Oh, yeah, that is really. And it smells like kind of like peppermint too.
Yeah. And I wanted to make sure it was like subtle, wasn't too sticky.
Yeah, because I do not like lip glosses that are so
sticky.
I love this one. Oh yeah, but I really like that.
The lip gloss. I'm so happy.
I have something really similar, but it does not smell like that.
Really?
Because I love something that like kind of gives you like that burning sensation. It's like kind of like it reminds me of like a healing.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's like the whole focus too with my lip gloss is like I really wanted to make something that's like healing the skin. You know, not just like sitting up there. Yeah. And I'm excited to hear what you think like after you wear it a little bit. Just see how you like it. Moisturize right in here. Just in these areas. Packing up product. You know, at any moment if anything feels like, uncomfortable or you don't like it.
I need to start priming if you're not priming.
And you have normal to oily skin, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like like with oily skin, I feel like it probably just gives you a little bit of a like a natural glow, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Because literally people are always trying to achieve that like glowy, dewy look. Yeah. And my skin is dry, so I'm like always having to kind of pack on moisturizer.
No, I literally,
to get that.
For me, I have to use like so much. I have to bring like pressed powder because my skin
Really?
gets so oily.
Oh yeah,
Especially,
yeah.
makeup.
No, yeah.
It's just so greasy.
And my clients, like, when they have oily skin, I definitely try to, I'm like, you probably need to get a touch-up kit because you might need some powder throughout the day.
Right. Pressed powder is always in my bag.
Yeah, literally. What's your favorite brand, I want to know?
Well,
Like makeup.
I have a lot of Fenty. I'm not.
Like, you think that's your favorite?
I just don't do my research on
makeup.
And it's too expensive to like,
Yeah.
try. So
You know who I think you would love? I think you would love Huda Beauty.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I think you would
I'm
love.
gonna do my research on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into that.
Her products are awesome. I love them so much. And I really like Charlotte Tilbury.
Okay.
Oh my
She
goodness.
sounds familiar.
Oh, because that's this brand right here. So you probably have seen that logo.
It feels so refreshing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I was gonna ask you, how does it feel?
It feels great. Wow. I do not prep like this. I only do a spray.
You're like, that's it. I'm good. Skin moisturized.
The prep, the MAC one, the skin prep.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I use.
Oh my gosh.
That's the only prep.
I love Mac. God is so good. How he's like literally has you at Relentless
Oh yeah.
at 18. Girl, do you know how beautiful your life is about to be?
I am so excited to see what the Lord has in store for me.
Oh my God.
And it's like it's really nice to like, not nice, but it's like, it's really cool to see how set apart I am from like people my age.
Yeah.
Like, it's really like, I'm like, wow, like I could have been like that, but God really saved me.
That's so cool. Oh my God.
Like I could just like, I can't even imagine how I would be if he didn't, you know, sort me off my feet after graduation.
Yeah.
He waited till
and the fact that you were obedient, though, I think is the biggest thing. Like, because a lot of people will have an encounter with God, I think, at that age, and they're like, let me be young, you know. But you literally took heed to his warning, and you just went with him, and I think that's so awesome. Like, seriously, that's really awesome.
I do give a lot of props to my mom because she is a praying warrior for me. She has been praying for my salvation. Because I've been going to Relentless for a while. Yeah, I've heard my testimony.
Oh yes, I want to hear it.
Okay.
If you want to tell me the whole thing.
I mean, of course. What's it called? After I got baptized the other weekend.
Okay. Oh, you got baptized when they did the baptism.
Yeah. I got how they did like the prophetic words after.
Yeah.
I got a prophetic word. The Lord told me, he was like, you only shared like the surface of your testimony. He was like, you're gonna have to dig deeper and like go deeper into your emotions, because he was like, I saved you out of a lot. And I'm like, okay, God. I think it's just like a perfect opportunity to do that, because it's like, you know, like you're doing makeup, and makeup takes a long time, so it's like a really like a good
time to
to just
be
go
free.
deep into exactly. And it's nice too to watch makeup, like so
because people love watching like tutorials.
Exactly. So I think that's I'm so excited for this opportunity. What's forward for Christ, what's forward for makeup.
Exactly.
The best of both worlds. Yeah, I love that you started this. Wow.
God is so good. He literally gave it to me. I'm just really allowing the Lord to lead me in that area. This is the gift that God gave me.
Yeah, exactly.
I know women like to feel beautiful.
Oh,
like,
yeah, at the end of the day, we're girls.
We like to
we
feel
love to get dolled up.
Yeah. I think you can still be beautiful and righteous.
Exactly.
And in Jesus' name, you know what I mean? Like, you can still have a relationship with Christ and like to wear makeup. Like, he can talk to you, and you can also like contour. Like, I'm so sorry because I literally keep interrupting you.
No,
you were about to get into your testimony.
No,
I'm so sorry.
I also wanted to say I love how you and your husband and Eva really worship God together, like at the altar. I think that's so beautiful. Like, I always admire you guys from that.
Oh.
And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I just can't wait for that.
God will do it for you.
I just can't. I should really put that desire into my heart, like for like a family and to marry really young. Like, you guys.
Is that guy that comes with you? Is that your boyfriend?
Yeah,
That's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, because I always look at you guys and I'm like, y'all are so cute. And the fact that he's in the was with you.
Yeah, we're just staying obedient for right now. We're just praying for each other and really just leaning on God. I'm just like, it's crazy. I'm at that age where like, wow, I can actually get married.
Oh my goodness. That's so
And
beautiful.
my mom got married at 18, so I guess like that's always like been like a desire in my heart to get married very young.
So mommy doesn't really
on your iPad?
Mommy's working big.
I can't see, but I try.
I see you.
You see me? I see you.
That's how I know, you know, you being at the age you are, being set apart is so beautiful. And that's why I love what Dakota was talking about in our last episode, because it's beautiful. You literally will get everything that your heart desires.
Oh yeah.
And people will look at you and wonder like how.
Right.
You know, like how you got there. And it's really just that obedience at a young age. Following Christ.
Yeah.
Even when it feels like, you know, oh, I'm the only one doing it at my age, or it pays off. It
really
pays off.
does.
He will set your
I'm
life
so
up.
excited, so blessed and grateful for what he's already doing.
Yeah. You are so blessed, girl.
Because literally he is kind of like, we're a part of like each other's testimonies, kind of.
Really?
We have a really big like stepping stone in each other's like testimonies. Yeah, so I just I've been growing up and I knew the Lord, but I didn't know the Lord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess we can fast forward to middle school, high school. I was really, when my mom had my first sister around, like I was sixth grade, after sixth grade, I was like 12 years old, 13 years old. My parents like worked a lot. My mom is a registered nurse, and my dad, he works at the Metro at night. So they were very busy, and I, you know, being the older sister, I had to babysit a lot.
Yeah,
I had to babysit a lot. That I guess like led me to like be very, very angry and very like felt like abandoned and just like just felt like so much responsibility. Because like, you know, growing up an only child, like you didn't have that responsibility up until like middle school. You just get that dumped on you. So I felt really like I grew up like resentment towards my specifically my mom, and like just angry. So I never really had that like relationship with my parents. That led me to be very I find my what's that word, satisfaction in like other things.
Okay.
Each pregnancy I found out, I was mad. I like did not take it like correctly, and like I just felt so like alone. High school, since like due to that, since like middle school, I've already missed out on so much, like, you know, football games, whatever, the worldly stuff.
Yeah.
High school.
But you really want to be there when you're in high school.
No, literally.
Like, literally.
It was the second after me, Allie, the baby. It was already a lot. So sophomore year, that's why I guess it was really my time to shine, because I wanted to like do things. I found my joy and satisfaction in like worldly stuff. Like I always found myself just partying and just like using the freedom that I had, the little bit of freedom that I had, to just do crazy stuff. And it was crazy because it never really brought me joy. I guess it was just a way of like distracting myself. And just like saying like, oh, like since I'm locked up, like I'm gonna use the best of my advantage to have fun.
Right. It's like the Lord was preserving you, like literally like hiding you, like almost like Cinderella or like something, you know. There's so many things that like I felt like I missed out on, but at the end of the day, like he kept me away from that for a reason. Right. And the sophomore year, I think that was honestly my worst year of my life. Not worst year of my life, but it was definitely like a really like it was a hard time.
Yeah, it was a really hard time. And I had so many friends. People aren't lying when they told me you're gonna go into high school with so many friends and then leave with like two friends. Because I had a lot of abandonment issues that the Lord delivered me from. Thank God. I put all my energy and like focus into other people. I want all the friends I can have, so I can, you know, feel full. And that led me to like, you know, losing my virginity at such a young age and just doing the wrong things, especially with like men, girlfriends, because my goodness, I was trying to be someone I was not, so I could fit in. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about a testimony, is because I am so willing to share everything, because I know that the Lord has delivered me from all of that stuff. Like, so I'm able to like, especially for like girls that are like going through the same thing, like I want to like be there, like to show like that there is a way out to God, because I would still be in the same position if it wasn't for him. My purpose in it was like refreshing to me back then. You see like how much I mean to people, but in reality it was literally the whole opposite. I was defiling and like degrading my image. Yeah, it was just a lot. Like the more I walked through high school, the more I became selfish. I lost a lot of friends due to my selfishness, because I did not care. I didn't care who I would like get hurt. I had a good friend that stood by my side through like all of that.
Almost.
But yeah, I was just really in the world, and like I found myself middle school. I was like into the Lord. Like I was with the Lord, but I wasn't really with the Lord. But high school, it got so much more worse. Like,
isn't that how the enemy tries to do it though? Like literally try to be like, oh no, nope. That's so crazy.
For sure, like for sure. Just such a pivot moment in my life, because I'm like, whoa, like where did all this, like how did I get to this point? And then when I lost all those friends, I guess it led for me to like start relying on like drugs and like alcohol and going out and more boys to satisfy or just to feel the emotions that I had of like more abandonment that I got, because I ended up losing like two of like my best friends from like middle school, a bunch of like people that I thought were my friends.
Were you able to ever like reconnect with them after your journey with Christ, or do you realize that that's just was that season and you kind of just leave it where it is?
Well, one of them is it's actually kind of crazy. One of them is actually Danny's adopted sister. She lives with him. But yeah, I know, it's actually so beautiful. Me and my family, we start like going to church more because my mom, she used to be a travel nurse, so we weren't like, we were going to church like to Relentless, and we were barely. It was like twice every like month.
Yeah, we're trying, but
Yeah, we were trying, but because my mom would work on Sundays a lot, and we would only go when my mom would work. Here, I found myself going to church a lot, and like the Lord, I could just know that the Lord was just tugging on my heart, because I just felt so empty. Like I felt so empty, and this is like when the last baby has came, so I'm already like had so much baggage, and like, you know, like it's just a lot. At church, like I would get filled, but then like it was like one step in the world and one step in church. It's crazy because like it's like a roller coaster. Like I'm slowly from sophomore year and junior year to senior year, I'm like slowly going up to the top of that hill, if that makes sense. I'm slowly going up because he's like tugging at my heart.
Yeah.
Senior year, oh my goodness. I just knew I had to get out of high school. I had such like an urge. I was like, I need to get out of high school because I know when I get out of high school, like everything is gonna be better, because I just felt, I think senior year is the one I felt most alone.
Were you dating your boyfriend yet at the time?
No, we started talking after graduation. And then I started going to church more, getting involved, you know, people would come in contact with me. I'm like, okay.
So good.
And then I found myself praying more. Like like, okay,
what an awesome God.
I was like, I want to start praying before night, like before I go to sleep. But then after senior year, it's like, you know, when the enemy sees you going up, he's gonna snatch you right back down.
Right,
so
right.
That's exactly what happened for me. After graduation, I went on 2 beach weeks. Danny came with me, both of them actually, and the second one was my birthday beach week, which Danny came with me, and we were still in the world, so we were like not living righteously. But then my mom found out, and it's crazy because every time I do something bad, like most people would get away with it, but somehow my mom always knew. Like I would always be getting caught. Like I would always be getting caught up. Like she always found out, and I just know it's because the Lord, like the Lord. Good Lord. So literally he was like, you better cut that out. He was like, I'm about to keep getting you caught up until you learn. And that's exactly what when I look back, I used the Lord as like a way to get out of my punishment. Like use like, oh, I'm gonna get better with God. You know how my goodness.
Oh my God.
I'm delivered.
Yeah, so well, watch this. I am, you are.
But I guess like me saying that, it really like opened my eyes. I was like, wait, maybe I should like, you know, do that, because I was like, I don't want to keep continuing. Like I just felt like I was in a loop, and obviously that's what the enemy wants.
Right. Yeah. That's how he tries to play on us, like
exactly, just putting me in a loop. He really put me in a season of isolation. It's for me to know that he is God, and he only wants me, and I should only want him. And during that time period, I was like, okay, God, like I'm tired of like having I'm tired of having one foot in and one foot out, living a double life, if that makes sense. Because after that time, I told him, I was like, I'm gonna give my life to the Lord, like, you know, practically lying just a way out. Rebuke that. My goodness. I was like playing an act, but then I was also like opening my eyes, because, you know, I started going to church more, and I was just like, wow, like wait, like I like this.
Right. Like I can't serve this God.
No, I couldn't. I'm gonna give him a shot. And then I was talking to Danny at that time, and I'm getting closer to the Lord. Dude, to me, the part of 1 foot in of the world, I was secretly seeing him.
Yeah.
I was secretly seeing every single day. I was lying, and lying opens doors and not good.
Does that hurt? Okay.
My mom also started getting closer to the Lord. Well, my family, we started getting closer because we started going to church more and encountering. And my mom, she is so sensitive in the spirit. So just seeing her
Really step in.
yeah, really step in and like up her faith and just going glory to glory. It was so beautiful, and I was like, wow, I want that. And I was like, I'm tired of like living a double life, putting up a mask and just serving two masters. There's this one church service. It really, Apostle, his message, I forgot what it was, but it really just hit me. And that was a time where I really just like encountered the Lord. I believe they did an altar call, and then I just felt so pushed to like go up. But I was like, I don't really want to go up because I was like, I usually like just be in the back, just like minding my business.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
In the shadows.
That's like me sometimes.
But then my mom, she told me, she was like, go to the front. And then I was like, okay, I'll go. Yeah, and then they prayed for me, and I just felt like I really just opened my heart for the Lord, and I just felt so at peace. Like,
wow.
I feel like everything that I felt, like those of emotions from like middle school to like high school, I was able to like, it just like released from me, if that makes sense.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I know, like he really just like was hugging me right then and there, like he just wanted that so bad. I could tell, like the way he just like filled me with his presence. I'm just like, my goodness.
Like he had been waiting for you.
Right, literally. Oh yeah, for sure he has. But like I definitely needed that, and that's when I was like, okay, like I really need to get serious. Like I'm giving my life. He just filled me, and I was just like, I feel like ever since that day, like everything has just been so different. He also told me about a youth group, and I think that was their first time hosting a youth group, like the youth next gen type of stuff.
Wow.
And he told me to bring a friend. Like, well, he didn't tell me personally, but like he told people, he was like, if you're coming, like you should really bring a friend. And he literally said his exact words. He said, for some of you, it's gonna be a testimony. And wow. I grabbed that. When he said that, I grabbed that and I held it. I was like, okay, I will. So I went back after service. I went back to my, usual.
So just regular life.
Yeah, regular life. And then with Danny, I was just like, because he was probably my majority, like, one step in, one foot in, 1 foot out.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was just like, well, I knew I had to cut him off, or just like, literally, I was planning to like literally cut him off, like no more, bye-bye, adios. Like I'm focusing on the Lord now. And then, I don't like, obviously I haven't heard from the Lord yet, but I just felt so urged to invite him to the next gen. I was like, I'm gonna invite him to the next gen, the youth group, and then cut him off. I was like, literally. See
if he gets it, if not.
I don't wanna leave him without like giving him a piece of God, Like just like
so
inviting him to church. And oh wow, it was like I invited 4 people because I really held on to what Apostle said, and I invited 4 people, and he was the only one that showed up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was the only one that showed up. Literally that night he gave his life to the Lord. I knew that. It was crazy because I knew that message was for me. Like I was like, I need to bring him, and then I'm on. I didn't think God was gonna move the way that He did in that youth, but He moved. Like that was my first time falling to the ground in His presence, and that's Danny's first time too. And
God is so beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, wait.
Like, Jesus, you're beautiful.
No, literally. I didn't think he was gonna. I just wanted to leave you with some like worship songs because he was Catholic. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Because they're very like, yeah. But him, like when he experienced,
that's huge.
Mm-hmm, he was his whole family's Catholic. But when he experienced like the worship and just like the praying, he was just like, I've never felt something like that before. And I was like, I'm telling you. So we basically kind of like
did it together.
Yeah, it's like crazy. We did it together and hold on. Wait. And that same night, you know, so they go live for the
Yeah.
And then my mom was watching the live, and then she saw Danny next to me, you know, and then she was like, what is he doing there? What is he doing there? I don't like that. Because like she didn't know anything, because she thought like, because I told her like every time I would tell her I was hanging out with my friend Brian, I would be hanging out with him.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So she didn't know you guys were like really dating.
Yeah, exactly. And she thought I brought Brian, and she's like, where's Brian? And I was like, oh. And she saw.
So she liked Brian.
Yeah. So she saw my location. Brian was just a friend, but she saw my location like go to Brian's house, aka Danny's house, and she was like, oh my goodness. And then she, you know,
So she placed it together.
Oh yeah, she placed it together. She waited for me to come home, and let me just tell you, I just poured it out on her. Like I just told her the full truth. Like I didn't leave anything behind. And then
this doesn't hurt, does it?
I don't know. I told her the full truth, and that night was my first time getting delivered.
Oh my
God.
God.
I feel like ever since that youth, that Sunday service, my whole life just changed, and I was like, this is real, and I've never felt so free in my life. Like it was my first time experiencing deliverance, so I'm just like, I've never felt
like
this
all of
before.
it's just hitting you.
So I was like, yeah, I'm giving my whole life to Christ. Like, and that's when I surrendered. I was like, I'll give you, you can have it all, Lord, because I see the way you're moving. I see that you have bigger and better plans for me. It was such like a light bulb, you know, type of moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh. Like wow. this is what's been going on this whole time.
Literally, I was like, this is Lord. This is what you've been waiting for. Like, I'm sorry for taking so long.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And then ever since that night, you know, like me and my mom never really had a good relationship because, you know, I've been just living
a double life.
Yeah, living a double life. Ever since that, me and my mom have the best relationship ever. Like we were so close. We were literally just, I'm so blessed to have her.
Dude, and you love your sister so much.
Yeah,
I literally can tell. Like
that's part of deliverance. I got that deliverance because the Lord really told me, he was like, you know, I did this for a reason. Like
they're gonna need you too.
Yeah, they need you, and like.
Yeah. Wow. That's why you claim them like they're your babies. Like it's so cute because you literally do. You're like, you have to correct yourself. You're like, wait, they're my mom's kids.
No, literally.
Oh my.
I don't mind making a sacrifice at all because, you know, I can't do the things that I like want to do, like if I were to not have any siblings, because I know at the end of the day, like, you know, God loves sacrifices. Because like the fact that like he really touched Danny's heart like that, like
he like received the glory of God.
The glory of God.
Like that's wild.
And he never been the same. He had never been the same after that day. It was a Sunday that I never been the same, and then I think it was Wednesday that was youth. A couple of days after, that's when it happened. So we kind of like, it was like 2 and 2, because I feel like it would have been really hard without Danny, and the Lord knew that. So he really like, he was like, you know,
seriously,
put a little sprinkle.
Because seriously, God is so good, and I think a lot of people a lot of times people are scared to fully follow Christ because they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to be by myself, and it's like you might have to go through a season, especially if you idolize like relationships and love, like you might have to, but like he knows what you want, he knows what you need, and he's not gonna like put you in a situation where you just don't have that. And like, I guess he's not mean.
Of course, he's so merciful.
He's so merciful.
And like the fact that I guess I knew, like I was so 100%. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna cut him off, like because I want to follow the Lord, and I know like if
you were willing
if he's still in the like how he was, I wasn't like gonna be with that. Like every time I think back on that time, it's just like the way he moved throughout that whole entire summer and just throughout my whole entire life, like it was, I just, oh my goodness.
So beautiful.
I know. And then after that Wednesday, the first time getting deliverance, I got delivered at church again.
Wow. God said, oh, you're ready now.
No, literally. So I just never felt so free and so like
Love.
exactly. I don't even know how to explain. Like, it's just so many words, I can't even describe it. It's like, I've never felt that before. And that Sunday was Danny's first time meeting my parents too.
Really? So wait, so she didn't like him, but she just didn't know him.
Yeah. She knew of him, but she didn't know him personally.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now he literally sits with your every Sunday. That's so cute.
Yeah.
God is so good.
I know, like
The Lord literally rescued you.
that's what I'm saying. He swept me off my feet, and then ever since that, like, I found my identity in him.
Wow.
Like, I really
That's
did.
so beautiful.
Oh yeah, and after that, I think. Oh yeah. Okay, so after that, I still had a hard time with the smoking. I think it was the smoking because honestly, my first time picking up a vape and like hitting it, I was like in 4th grade.
Wow.
I was in 4th grade.
Whose vape was it? No, I was gonna say, don't tell me. It's on the video. Get somebody in trouble, right? No,
Because I know they probably ended up watching it like, ooh,
exactly,
like,
like,
me on blast.
Yeah, you just gonna tell.
That's part of my testimony. I've had a really bad addiction, so it was hard for me to like let go, even though I got delivered, which was really bad. But the Lord really, like, I guess the Lord was saving that for later. He was like, I'm gonna work on you. You're gonna let that go. So yeah, with that testimony that I posted on
And that's
my
what's so
Instagram.
beautiful because like he didn't force you, and that's like also what I mean by like when people are scared to follow him. Like he didn't force you the things that you liked. Like he didn't. Even when he came to you and talked to you about it, he was gentle and kind.
Exactly.
He wasn't like,
At the end of the day,
oh, I'm so mad at you. You know, like he's
you're
so
just gonna
good.
burn out,
Yeah.
or I'm just gonna take away. No.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just have to give your life to him and just surrender, and just he'll work with you, like step by step, day by day. It's a work in progress. So yeah, like and it was crazy because there was like moments leading up to like me like quitting like smoking weed and smoking Nick, because I had one moment where I literally it was a regular like just smoke, and I ended up like passing out.
Are you serious?
Passing out, and I had a whole scar, like my open flesh right here in my face.
Are you
So
serious?
yeah, and I just felt like that was
A message.
Yeah, no, literally, he was like him speaking like put that out, and then ever since that, like I was slowly leading off of it, but I guess I just like it was kind of like soul tired, like addiction, and I needed to. It was like slowly stopping, but then I didn't want to like fully let it go. But then, yeah, when I was on my bed babysitting, I was really high on my mind, and then he spoke to me like thunder. He was like, "You better cut that out." He was like,
I do not approve.
No, literally.
That's so funny.
Right. And then
That's so funny.
he literally told me, he was like, throw that away, like, do not idolize me before me, Kaiya, or you will not receive my blessing.
Oh my God.
And as soon as I grabbed a trash bag and threw everything away, I believe he had delivered me that moment. Like, as soon as I threw it away.
So
because it was such
beautiful.
a stronghold.
Yeah.
Like, his,
Yeah.
it was such a stronghold, and the fact that he's just been a working, like, I've just been a work in progress in him. Like, he's like sculpting me each like day by day, and just like taking out the bad and replacing it with the good. Yeah, that my testimony, like, cause I told Danny, I was like, I'm cutting it out, like I'm not smoking anymore, because he was smoking as well.
Yeah.
The next day he stopped too, and we have not looked back or done anything at all.
When I say God sent you a really great person, like, he's your husband. Like, it's already written. Like, because anybody else would have been like, girl, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fine, you do that. Let me know how long, like, how long you keep it up or whatever.
Right.
But he actually.
That's what I'm like. I know,
Stuck
like,
with
it's
you.
really like, because throughout this whole entire process, like, between us, like, I just know, like, it's all God. Like,
Yes.
it's literally all God. Like, I have no other explanation but say it's God. Like, that's when I know, like, okay.
Yes.
He literally delivered me from so many things. Like when I babysit my sisters, I just love them with all my heart. Like now, like I love to bring them along to everywhere. Like I love them so much. Like I treat them like my own kids.
They're literally so beautiful too. Like it's so cool to just see you guys all in church. Like
yeah,
they're so gorgeous. Like I literally love your family. Like I'm always looking at you guys
I
like
really love yours.
I'm like, wow.
That Jesus glow is real. Let me tell you that. Ever since
I'm
I gave
telling
my
you,
life to Christ,
you're
my
so
skin,
beautiful.
my skin. Oh, thank you so much. But I've been, even I told you last Sunday when my skin was breaking out and everything. Ever since that, my skin has been so clear.
Wow.
I'm like, I know I'm one of your favorites because what
Yeah, like you really favored me.
like literally because everything that you have done for me, I was just like.
You believe him at his word, and I think that's huge. Like especially for your age, girl. That's why I'm like so shocked hearing your age because people that age do not like. Even if the Lord speaks, you know, they really are like not coming to church. You know what I mean? Like they're not about to just. They're like, okay, well he loves me, so let me just live my life. But like you literally were like, you love me. And you have something for me, and I'm willing to lay my life down to find that.
And I really do believe that because if I was never like, if my parents never needed me to like, you know, after high school, I would have gone to college. And if I went to college, I would not be who I am right now.
Oh, and that's so beautiful because that's what you were saying by like the reason why he was holding you back from things, like how full circle it actually played out.
I never really noticed that until like recently. That's why when I'm with them, I'm just like, I love you so much. Like I'm not gonna waste this time. Like the Lord is blessing me with this time to be with my siblings before they grow up and before I grow up.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, girl, because it goes so fast. Like, you know, even Ava, like I'm looking at her, I'm like, girl,
I know, right? Every time I see
I gave birth to you. Yeah, like you're getting taller, and he literally created this for us.
That's wow. He's so sovereign.
I think that is such a beautiful testimony, and I'm so happy that you are here today and you share your story. Like
I know, and it's crazy how it just happened all in like it's like just a small portion of like. Like one encounter was all I needed to like know what I'm missing out on. Because before I would look at those things and be like, that's like what I want. Like I want that, you know. I want that to be every day. Like I want to go out. I can't wait to go to the club. Like I can't wait to go to the gym. Like I just can't. But now I'm just like I can't wait to go to church.
Exactly.
I was like, what do they have? I'll be like on church center. Like what events do they have that I can join? Like after that, I fully surrendered like deliverance. God put me into a season of isolation.
Oh, really?
Like, he put me into he really did. Like he's like, you don't know that I'm the one you want to
this.
I know.
Wow. Like the one you really want to serve. Like I think.
So that just led me to like just closer and closer. Just look back on my memories because you know like sometimes I look through my camera. Like, or just like some old stuff pops up. I'm just like, wow, I used to think like that. Yeah. I used to talk like that. I used to look like that. Like, and I look at myself now, I'm just like, what?
You've really been set free.
Different. And then when people like, my old friends see me, they're like, wow, you just look so much more different. I'm like, God.
Yeah, literally. Really like, he really saved me.
No,
like, listen, I'm not just saying this. Sometimes that delay is a blessing. Very thankful.
For sure.
I'm very, very thankful because I'm like, this is so cool. Like you're so beautiful. I used to always just be like, she's so pretty. Like I'm like,
you guys are so beautiful. Like you and your husband compliment each other so well.
Really?
Like
that makes me happy.
I'm telling you, when I look, I don't mean to be like a creep or anything, but when I see you guys just praising the Lord together, I'm just like, oh, it just makes me so like my heart warm because you guys are just so beautiful inside and out. Hey, oh my gosh, you guys jumping up and down. I just wanted to take a video.
And it's so funny because I'm like, I be up there sweating so hard. Honestly, I was sweating so hard and crying and I'm like, like, oh my goodness, I probably look so crazy. You know, like literally enter into my presence with Thanksgiving. Like
Yes,
literally, like, and I just feel it so different now, especially like with everything that we went through. Like, because of course, like I had that relationship with him before, but I think really having to come out of that place of like serious grief, I think it really hits different. Like when I felt him like again, because I really went through a season like after my son passed, like where I didn't feel the Lord. Like I didn't, like I told my husband, like it was like I forgot like what the presence of the Lord felt like what his mercy and grace felt like, and the fact that he loved me so much. Like I literally forgot. Like it was easy for me to feel like, oh, maybe he like hates me, you know, because
Never that.
something, you know, but going through something so hard is like, do you really love me? And I know now, like he is, and he even was in that, and he was protecting my son too, and that lets me know even more like he really does love me.
Yeah, but he is so merciful.
But he's so merciful. I'm filled up with like Thanksgiving at this point, just like
I can tell.
for the fact that he really loves us. It's so beautiful how you love your mom so much. Like that is beautiful. That's like a gift that you guys have. Like having that beautiful relationship is like, girl, cherish that forever.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so grateful.
And that's really pretty.
She had gone so big so fast.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know like what's happening. I just want her to be a little baby. She knows she's our baby.
Oh, yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
She is.
I think she also knows like she's not really a baby. Because she'll see other babies out in real life and she's like, that's a baby, that's really a baby.
Yeah.
But she's mama's baby.
Oh, yep, most definitely.
Open body. Okay, and look at me. Yep, pretty.
That one went on smooth.
Yeah.
I feel it. Once you know that everything is so spiritual, life gets so much more easier.
Yeah, it
You're just
does.
like, that's just a spirit.
Yeah.
You just need some deliverance.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be all right.
It's not you.
I just can't wait to see how the Lord is gonna continue to like bless you and
Too. I'm so excited. Like, can't wait to like
see.
have a little family like you guys.
Oh my gosh. Girl, I'm so thankful. I'm thankful. Like, that's why I know like it was God saving me and preserving me in areas. And it's so funny because like the girls that are really like sheltered are really the ones that the Lord is like, I'm trying to use them. Like, moms, lock them up. Don't let them outside. Because like literally like I barely even got to go to camp that year, the year that I met Justice. My mom was not gonna let me go. But I went 1 year.
Oh wow, and that 1 year you met, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow,
literally.
that's actually,
Supernatural.
oh my, you just can't even explain that.
Can't even explain it. And even when we were at camp, we didn't even talk to each other. We just like kind of, you know, we were like look at each other. Because I thought he was so cute. So I was like, let me just not say anything or even look at him too long.
Look at you now.
All right, and now we're married, and I'm like, oh, he thinks I'm more than cute. He loves me.
Right.
Like, I told my parents because they were all saying I couldn't date until I was 16, so I was like so scared. But
Really, I'm gonna get 18. I was like, dang.
really, yeah, my dad he called himself being nice, talking about 16. I was like, okay, well, I'm in love now. So I told them, and we arranged to meet each other again at the church that he grew up at. So we saw each other again at church.
Church is a good meeting spot.
Good meeting spot.
Middle school though, like wow, like you guys dated in middle school? That's great.
Yeah,
Whoa,
literally.
middle school sweethearts.
Yeah, literally. We were in high school, and he was about to go to college, and we just stopped talking for 2 years. Like I just couldn't forgive him, and then he went to college. He like got a whole nother girlfriend. That was after my accident, my car accident, where I had my near-death experience, where the Lord was really like talking to me, like where they like pronounced me dead and everything. Like that was after that. He was around for that, but then he went to school. We had to separate because I could tell he just was not helping me. He wasn't helping me grow. He wasn't helping me grow. Okay, you can play with Judah on Sunday.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah, I'm like, you're just stressing me out, and like, I like you too much, and you have to go. I'm like, yeah, you just kind of gotta go. I had just accepted, like, we're not gonna get back together. Like, I just need to move on. Started my makeup business though, because like I told you, I started that at 18. So I started my company. He was up in Richmond at the time. I was still down in Hampton Roads. He ends up coming back home, and we still weren't talking though. And then like the Lord had me do his little sister's makeup, because I always loved her. I actually loved her before I even knew him. So I did her makeup in my little studio room. The Lord had me turn this little storage closet in a hair salon into a makeup room.
Oh wow.
So I just did her makeup in there. The Lord told me to tell him happy birthday, because he had followed me when I was around the time of his birthday. So I said happy birthday. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for everything. Can I please see you in person? Because texting you an apology just doesn't do it justice. And I was like, you know what? You can come to this address where my studio is, where the Lord has been blessing me. And he shows up with like pizza and wine and flowers. And he's just like, I'm so sorry. Basically like, take me back.
That is crazy.
Yeah. After that, we just stayed like connected, like we never separated again after that. Then like we got married, and literally like a week later we were pregnant with Ava. Yeah.
No way.
Literally.
Seriously?
Yeah, because she is gonna be 3. And we got married December 21st, 2021. God moves like that, because one second, Bubba, I'm almost.
I'm even waiting for you. I'm even waiting.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm sorry.
No, can you just draw for me? Draw me a picture. Draw me a picture first, and then we might do that in a little bit, okay? Okay, sweet girl. Literally, when Justice and I got married, the Lord woke me up that morning and said, you're gonna get married today, right?
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna get married today, you're gonna have to tell him, because I'm not gonna say anything. Like, I'm gonna just see how he moves, like.
Right.
And Justice literally woke up after me that morning and was like, he literally just called the courthouse and was like, what do we need to bring? And he looked at me and he said, God said today's today.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Girl, so he does move like that.
Yeah.
He will speak to both of y'all and say the same thing. And then you'll just be like, well, so I guess it is him. I'm so thankful. Like, I love him so much, and it's just beautiful because I know that it was nobody but God, because I trusted him with my life. I told him, like, even if you don't send me anybody, like, even if I have to be alone for the rest of my life, I'd rather have your love than anything else. And with that, he's like, oh, you can have the guy that you've always loved.
That's how I feel.
You can have him, actually.
That just gave me so much like confirmation and like, ooh, my goodness, wow.
Yeah, that's why even with what you were saying, by like, you know, you telling him like, you know, I'm gonna bring you to church and then that's it. Like, I think that's really all God wants to see from us, is like that you will choose God over anything, even if you love the guy like so much. Like, you'll put God first, because through marriage, through life, you're gonna have to. It's very easy to like come to a point where you're almost idolizing your husband, because he will like be the hands and the feet that God is using, you know, in your life. But you gotta always remember that it's really God.
Yeah.
He just sent you a friend to do it with. And I've learned that like when you really have a Christ-centered relationship, it's really Christ loving the two of you through each other, loving me through Justice and loving Justice through me. But he is like, he's our foundation.
I was deeply,
you know, because it's what it is. It's like sometimes Justice will just call me and say something like that, like lifts my spirit, but he doesn't even know my spirit's down. Like, it's not like I called him and I'm like, babe, I'm so sad. It's like Holy Spirit just tells him,
one in the spirit, one in the spirit.
You
That's so
know?
beautiful. Before I try to like push it down, like I didn't, not that I didn't want to believe, like I wanted to happen, but I was just like, is this from God? Like I was second guessing it, but like he really like confirmed to me. He was like, he was like, how everything just started, how you started like it wasn't for me, then he wouldn't be there in your life right now.
Right.
Like the fact that like my parents, well, specifically my mom, did not like him at all, and the fact that he's literally like family to us, already family to us.
Yes.
Like that, is that he's like, is that not enough of confirmation for you?
Like,
I'm
not show you
sorry.
it.
I'm so sorry.
Like, no, just show me again, Laura.
For Rose, please. I just want to make sure.
I just want to be sure.
Triple check, actually. I'm like, I just want to make sure it's for you. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
But, no, like I found a lot of
Girl.
joy in this.
You are in such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space. And I'm just so honored, like, seriously, to do your makeup, because I know that the Lord is going to do so much in your life, take you so far. Like, I mean, I see you going far. Big screen. He's a really awesome God. I'm so thankful. I'm like, I could never ever serve another God.
Oh yeah.
Never.
Never go back.
My heart is
Set.
exactly. My heart is locked in. It's set in stone. Set in stone. Plus, my other, my testimony of experience. That's
yeah.
that was like the main thing that kind of, when I was 17 at that time.
Oh wow.
So that's why I know, like, for you, girl, like him talking to you, I'm sorry, and giving you just like the clarity and the direction that he's giving you, like, I'm like, oh yeah, you have a calling on your life, and it's big. It's bigger than you could probably even fathom right now, and that's why we just gotta trust him and allow him to lead in all of those areas. I'm about to show you this look. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous though. I don't know why I'm nervous.
I'm excited.
God really helped me with that eyeliner. When I say it was all God.
I love seeing you in church with your fan. It's so like old school. Because my mom, she has the electric fans, and you're just like this.
No, I need to get one of those. Probably not.
No, this is so cute though. I love it. It's like a statement. It looks so. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I love it. Wow. Do you like it?
I like it.
Whoa. I look like I'm ready for the gala. Wow.
I really like it.
I actually love it so much. It's so bold. Like, it's such bold, but like such settled, like look, like glamour. I'm really good at this. Wow, you match my skin really well. You need to teach me how to do nose contour.
No
You
contour.
really need to teach me that. I really like these lashes.
You like them too? Okay, because I was nervous. And you were thinking, like, about to go handle business right now.
I've never seen like myself like this.
Really.
And I love the eyeshadow. I've never seen eyeshadow on myself.
Oh yeah, you said that.
You did really good with the eyeliner.
Oh my gosh.
I think the eyeliner is my favorite part. I love the eyeliner. I know the ombre is cute. The eyebrows is exactly how I want eyebrows.
Really?
I love it. No, I love it so much. This is so pretty. I love it.
so
I 100% love it.
I'm so happy.
I can't wait to make my transition video.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love it.
I love it too. Thank you so much.